Hi, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to the 238th episode of Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of December 7th through December 13th, 2025. My name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-in, the Autobiography of Angel Ariel. Now, this book is the sequel to my other #1 Amazon International bestseller, which is One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness. And for those who like to listen to audiobooks, they are both available to listen to and purchase on Audible. Let us not forget my other book, especially at this gift-giving time for, for children of all ages, is Angels of Faith, a book that clearly shows that we are divine and eternal and we do not die. All of these books are available on Amazon, so please go and check them out. For more information, you can go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. I want to thank everyone who has made generous donations for my free content. So if you'd like to make a donation, I have left my PayPal link with all of my contact details in the description box down below. Now, announcement. I am very, very excited to announce that I have joined a wonderful writing platform, and it is called Substack. And this is a platform where creatives can freely and openly feature their content without censorship. Now, those who subscribe for free will receive my articles, any newsletters and posts I put out. But as of January 2026, my future video content will no longer be available on YouTube, but paid subscribers on Substack will receive them. For a pledge of only a monthly $8.88, subscribers can receive my weekly channeled astrological and intuitive video messages, and of course, they will also receive my articles as well. There's also an option to show your appreciation and support by becoming an annual pledge subscriber. That one is for $88.88, and you get 2 months of subscribing free out of those 12 months if you become an annual pledge subscriber. I do look so forward to creating more wonderful content and connecting with you on Substack. So do remember, there's only 3 more dates. One is December 13th, one is December 20th, and one is December 27th, when I will be featuring these videos for free on YouTube. So I hope you do follow me over to Substack. Now, here on Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we do pull runes, we pull tarot cards, we pull oracle cards, but if you've been with me a while, you always know that we look first into the astrological and celestial heavens to see what planetary energies will be affecting us. Firstly, happy December, everyone. I love this month. After what was a particularly challenging year of 2025, the year of the snake in Chinese astrology, there are many in the collective who are feeling a more gentle energy as we enter this last month of December. One that invites us to live consciously and intentionally. This is greatly influenced by the present Sagittarius energy, inviting us to be more curious, to discover more, to be more adventurous. Now, after the reflective, deep inner work that was done during Scorpio season and over the last 6 months with the challenging Saturn retrograde, which focused on establishing boundaries, this current Sagittarius energy It really is inviting us to just kick up our heels, to discover and go on adventures. To quote Cyndi Lauper, the collective just want to have fun. Now, this lighter energy is allowing us to recalibrate and align our lives with greater authenticity, greater optimism, and greater clarity. Many in the collective now feel a readiness, a deep devotion to step forward into their soul's highest mission with unwavering faith and an unshakable trust in their destiny. And when the curtain opened on this last month of 2025, we were asked to direct our vision at the vast, limitless twinkling stars in the sky and seek out four stars in particular: Aldebaran, Regulus, Fomalhaut, and Antares, that have captured and captivated our ancestors for absolutely centuries. They are referred to as the royal stars as they guard the four corners of the heavens, and are guardians to four sacred portals. Now, on December the 4th, the sun aligned with Antares, the Antares Stargate portal. And with Antares, often referred to as the heart of the scorpion, it has a special powerful energy which unlocks our hearts. Under the heart energies of Antares, we could feel an increased compassion, softness, acceptance, and forgiveness, especially for ourselves. Those on this path of light workers, of healers, of star seeds, of walk ins, all of us, we have a tendency to be very hard on ourselves. So, really, take this Antares powerful portal energy and use it to feel a softness, especially to yourself. It reminds us to live from the heart and ensures that it's the focal point of our attention. When we live from the energy of Antares, well, it acts as a powerful guide for leading a life that is more filled with pleasure and purpose and absolute passion. After souls depart their human bodies and make their way to the afterlife, it's said that Antares is considered the resting place for souls before journeying on to complete their transition. It is where they can weigh up their things like their regrets, their struggles, their triumphs, and all their memories that they accumulated and had during their human incarnation. Utilize this energy by asking yourself now, is there anyone that we still need to forgive, again, including ourselves? Now, my angelic family, who I'm part of as Angel Ariel, the book we're known as the Posse of Angels, and the Posse of Angels is suggesting that this is a great time to ask ourselves if we can utilize this energy to create a greater sense of peace around anything that has happened in our lives. Now, on that same day, we experienced the last of 3 supermoons we have had to close out this year. This Gemini full moon coincided with the Antares portal gateway, making it a great time to open our hearts to experience healing and, yes, forgiveness. With the energies of Gemini encouraging many of us to communicate, express ourselves openly, and become inquisitive and curious. Well, the full moon is fostering aligned conversations and beautiful creative energy for our ideas, our creativity, our visions to flow freely now. It seems like, in fact, this is a great time to feed our passions when it comes to things like writing, creating art, creating beautiful times with family and friends. Perfect for the holidays. With the year rapidly wrapping up, many may feel an urgency to finish up tasks, share information, and to make announcements. like I just did, that I have joined Substack and that I'll be switching from YouTube to Substack to present these weekly videos to paid subscribers. And because of Gemini's great curiosity, it's a great time to be open to new things and new perspectives. Revel in these heart openings. Revel in this healing and forgiveness energies, because in a few days' time, on December the 9th, we have a Mars-Saturn square, which can make some people feel an energy of tension. This is very typical of squares, but particularly so with the fiery warrior planet Mars and the take no prisoners energy of the hard taskmaster Saturn. All that lighter energy that we felt in the past week may take on some weight, as we may feel a bit burdened and blocked to move ahead. And no, Mercury can't get a bad rap here, stopping us from moving forward, as it's stationed direct on November 29th, and it's gotten out of its shadow phase. Now, the posse of angels is reminding us that we all have cleared and we've cleansed and done so much challenging homework under that Saturn retrograde that the tension we feel may not be in our personal lives, but with so many worldwide energies that we are picking up because we are particularly sensitive as empaths, many of us. The posse of angels is suggesting that the best way to traverse the completion of this year is to take responsibility only for our energy, on what is in our control, and leave the rest. And the heaviness of retrograde energies just keep getting lighter, which is a really good thing, with yet another planet going direct. After we had Mercury and Saturn stationing direct on the 28th and 29th, on December 10th, we have dreamy Neptune hopping on board, stationing direct as well. With it going direct, it refreshes our intuitions and the flow of our natural instinctive abilities. One client said that with all this retrograde energy, it really felt like the channels to her spirit guides were clogged, and she needed an astrological plumber to clear her intuitive pipes. Many will feel like they are much clearer, and it will be like a switch is turned on, our imagination wakens and flows freely once again. Isn't that good news? Now, with Neptune going direct, we could sense a restored trust in the universe, in ourselves, and in life itself. And it feels like magic is beginning to return to our lives. I love that. This is a great time to review our spiritual journey and reflect on the lessons which we have learned this year. Then, December 11th, we have Mercury, of course, the planet of communication, entering adventurous, curious Sagittarius to shake us out of what may be familiar, but not so comfortable, to give us the urge to expand our perspectives, explore and embark on new journeys, and to try something new. Perhaps that might mean experiencing a new culture, its food, its language, its customs, or it may be closer to home by trying a new cuisine from a different country. Themes of travel, knowledge, learning, exploring new ideas are prominent at this time, and the energies lend themselves for us to engage in open and meaningful dialogues. And the week finishes out on another powerful day on December 12th with the 12-12 portal. Now, the posse of angels is sharing that this is a day to set aside time for reflection and recognition of just how much we have evolved over the past year. We can think of this day as a day of spiritual graduation, and we can acknowledge how much we've embraced, integrated, and now are living a higher state of consciousness. Do something fun on that date to celebrate, maybe commemorate it as a commencement day, perhaps raise a glass of bubbly, treat yourself to something nice, Give yourself a bucket load of praise, admiration, and applause for all your diligent efforts, especially in this very difficult year of the snake in 2025. And while we still have another 3 weeks before we conclude 2025, well, the posse of angels is reminding us that we are right at the precipice of completing a transformative 9-year journey in which we cleared out all of our karmic debt. It's a clean slate now, and we're standing on the brink of a boundless, infinite possibilities, as there is absolutely nothing anymore that is interfering or holding us back any longer. The posse of angels is asking us if we have noticed a newfound clarity, perhaps a newfound assuredness and awareness and strength when we authentically express ourselves. This is the result of years and years of finding our voice and becoming clear about the vision we hold for the creation of our next journey. In many respects, this December will be very different from former Decembers, when we felt like hibernating and we really did feel like retreating. Yet due to all the cleansing and the healing, forgiveness work, and all that challenging work that we did around boundaries under the stringent tutelage of Saturn retrograde, many of us now feel a surge of renewal, getting us ready to step into and onto a new stage of our not so distant future, with many feel like they are already living in the energies of 2006, a new reality now. For additional messages, the posse of angels sent me over and directed me to a very magical deck of mine, which is called the Chronicles of Destiny. And if you haven't seen this one before, it opens like a book and secrets are revealed. I say it's magical because they only seem to suggest this deck to me when the collective or the individual I'm reading for are experiencing an especially important time or a turning point on their journey. Immediately when I picked up the deck, as if under its own accord, our first card popped out. This one just flew out of the deck, and it's Distant Shores. It's a number 14, adds up to a number 5, which is the card, uh, the message of change. I love that this one came out first, especially under Gemini, especially under Sagittarius, because of all the adventurous energies to discover more, to be curious, and to travel. Just a thirst for all of those things. For some, this card could represent a long journey involving international travel. For others, if it's not physical travel, it could mean expanding our horizons outside of our comfort zone or our familiar routines. Now, for instance, I'm expanding my reach and showcasing my writing and video content onto Substack, a new platform for me. So, Distant Shores has shown up for those in the collective that are about to expand their lives. Next card we have, this one came out. It pictures a girl, and she's holding a manuscript very close to her heart. And it's the guardian of the books. Now, the posse of angels is sharing that this is our heartfelt, passionate wish or wishes and our soul's deepest purpose. And with this card following Distant Shores, it indicates that this expansion or international growth has everything to do with our work, our jobs, our careers, or with business opportunities. This is also a card which is expressing that now now we understand the value of our work, and we are taking measures when we put it out there, our heartfelt content, to really honor it and respect it, and because it is from our hearts. That card is a number 2. That's the card of partnerships. It's the card of harmony, and it's also the card of balance. Our next card that's coming out is this one, and it's the second card that has the word book in it, the Book of Destiny. And this one is 43, which is a number 7 card. I always say number 7 is doing the work of the divine. What is seated in your heart, in your very heart, in your soul, to bring forth. And perhaps it is a book, perhaps it is something that you will be going on a platform and will be sharing with others. And this signifies that many in the collective will be stepping into their heart's desires as all their preparation, all that clearing and healing and transcending karmic debts now will open doors for them. Through these open doors will step destined connections, allies, and fated events for us to be of the greatest service in this emerging golden era of light here on planet Earth. So, also, what I just heard, the Posse of Angels is saying that with these references to books, we are writing a completely new chapter for us as we enter into 2026. Next, we have this beautiful card, number 12, is a 3. 3 is the number of creation and miracles. And our next card indicates being bestowed upon, the gifts, the blessings, the presents that are coming into us. Now, these gifts can be those of generosity and kindness and support in many, many forms. The fairy on this card is holding up a light in the shape of a heart, representing the warm inner glow we feel when we are recipients of someone's generous heart. The blessings suggested in this card are not only destined, but with our next card that came out, the Butterfly Queen. It's a magnificent metamorphosis that completely transforms our lives and brings in the winds of change. And while many in the collective may be surprised at the events and connections that will bring in that transformation, my angelic family, the Posse of Angels, is not at all surprised, because after all, the work, the inner work that we have done, there has been a natural evolution and an elevation in our energetic frequencies as we've up-leveled into our higher consciousness, whatever way this appears in our lives. The butterfly wings indicates for us to spread our wings and ride these fated winds of change to where they will now lead us. Number 51 is a 6. That card is the card of harmony and balance after the rocky road of 5 that so many have gone through this year. For additional messages, I went to my shaman's dream, and they said, just pull one card. And this is the card that they wanted to come out. Number 21, again, a number 3 card signifying creation and miracles. And its first breath, beginner's mind. And what a fortuitous card this actually is to receive as the collective have left the old world behind. We've entered in a whole new energetic reality. This is the card of fresh starts, of curiosity. And the Posse of Angels is suggesting that under this Antares portal gateway, that we open our hearts to natural trust of our lives now unfolding with ease and grace. This is greatly enhanced when we stop doing and we allow the universe to show us what is most desired for us at this time. They want us to step forward in awe and wonder and enchantment into this new era of light. Stand in childlike excitement and anticipation to see the magical ways that your new world will unfold for you now. Beginner's mind. Drop all expectations and just open up to being supported, and you will be shown. You won't miss out. You will be shown. Then the posse of angels wanted me to go to my runes and pick out one rune to finish off this reading. This is the rune that came out. This is the rune Laguz, which means flow. Now, the collective has entered a very, very different landscape as of last week's December full moon on the 4th. Now, one in which unseen powers are now greatly nourishing and shaping and connecting our souls' destined lives. This rune is associated with water and the ebb and flow of our emotions, our careers, our relationships, especially with ourselves. Instead of trying to figure out your new landscape, which the posse of angels is saying will only give you a headache, immerse yourself in the experience of living without having to evaluate or understand it now. This rune Laguz appears when it is a time of realignment, and it manifests when we are in a time of readiness, of self-transformation. The posse of angels is sharing that many in the collective are now getting used to being human doings, always focused on productivity, to now become human beings and allow ourselves to be in a co-creative dance with spirit to make our lives move in the most heavenly and graceful ways, which we have never experienced before. Laguz, the rune of flow. And many of us in the collective are now experiencing that as we finish off this last month of 2025. Let's get an angel number to complete this wonderful reading. And while I'm shuffling, hoping that everyone is well and safe on the roads. We experienced our first light dusting of snow yesterday, and it was a bit tricky getting around, but thank goodness the posse of angels put a bubble of light over us, and we were fine. Bubble of light and protection. Whoops! Almost dropped the whole thing, and this one came out. 0330. Lucky shirt. Pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving, voicing and expressing ourselves, making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals now. Embrace the time of growth and watch your relationships and your projects flourish. Keywords are optimism, progress, accountability, creativity, hope, peace, and of course, love. 0330. I hope all that's been helpful to you. Do remember that Walk-in Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom airs every Saturday. And please do remember that there are only 3, one on the 13th, one on the 20th, and one on the 27th of December. 3 YouTubes left on 3 of these episodes left on YouTube for the month of December 2025, because then they will be purposed and shown just on Substack. So please do follow me over to Substack to receive them. and they will be for paid subscribers only, although you can subscribe to my Substack channel and receive my articles for free. I'm wishing you love, and as always, angel blessings. Go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. And I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.